What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. It's crazy, man. We're back with Dokkan. It has been a while. It's been a little bit of a lull period on Dokkan, not too much happening. However, they just released a crazy banner with the new LR GOTENKS and LR Jiren on Global, and I ended up doing 200 stones worth of pulls, and I was luckily enough to actually not only get GOTENKS, but I did get Jiren as well, which I'm pumped about. This GOTENKS, by the way, is phenomenal. He has so many cool abilities, great offensively, pretty good defensively, all things considered, and I really wanted to show him in today's video. And I don't have the best Majin Buu Saga category team, so I didn't opt to use him as our leader for this video. Potentially in the future we can rediscover that, but this is what we're going with today, up against the latest Goku and Frieza fight. This is the most difficult challenge in the game right now. A lot of the Japanese players have been talking about how difficult this is. We're going to be going through it today with the Kamehameha team. We're going to be using the new Gohan from the Broly celebration as our leader. We do have the Tech Goku and Vegeta, you know, obviously fusing into Gogeta, phenomenal character. We have the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, and then I needed some other characters to fill out the Kamehameha team, so I'm just going to be using LR Goku as well as the Tech UI Goku. So we're going to see how it goes. I am a little bit concerned about stage 2 and 3 with some really annoying gimmicks, but I mean, this is going to be a longer video, so let's just jump into this one. Enough dilly-dallying, let's actually just jump into this one. We are not going to auto battle, absolutely not. There is no way we are doing that. So there are 4 stages for this, so let's go ahead and break each of these down. The first one that we have here is going to be Golden Frieza and Ultimate Gohan. Now the thing that, each of these stages have a pretty big gimmick that you have to get around. With this stage, every single turn, they will get 10% attack and 10% defense, and every single turn, they do 100,000 fixed damage to your crew. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to try and navigate around. I think we'll probably do this. This should be okay. Gohan should be hitting pretty hard. The friend that we have is completely rainbowed, so that's kind of massive. And what are our rotations looking like? That's not too bad. I'm not too concerned about the rotations. As long as we have the ability to use the domain of the Tech UI Goku when we reach the final stage. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna do so much damage. Oh my lord. Okay, that's really bad. You gotta remember that this Gohan, while he is good once he's built up, in the early stages of fights, he can definitely get caught out. So that is a little concerning that we took that much damage that quickly. At least the first few stages, they don't really have like crazy amounts of HP, so you should be able to take them down pretty comfortably. But of course, things get a little funky when you get down to Goku and Frieza because of their gimmick, which we'll talk about. I'm sure most people already know what gimmick they have in particular for their specific fight. Gohan just almost soloing this entire stage, which is pretty good to see, but we have taken so much damage. We may have to use an item early in this event. I actually have already taken this event on, and I did have to use one item at the end just to kind of make sure I didn't die, but realistically, I actually didn't even need to use an item, which was pretty good. We got really unlucky there in terms of that super attack happening on that first hit. That really does suck. Now, 17 is going to be stage 2. Now, the thing with him, he also increases his attack and defense every single turn, but the thing about this guy is that he does lock characters from switching, so he does it guaranteed every single turn. Who did he target? He did target the UI Goku, which is not the worst thing in the world because he does have guaranteed dodge here. This is really annoying though, because I really would have loved to have kept both GOTENKS and Goku and Frieza, Goku and Vegeta, should I say, on the same rotation. Because we do want to go ahead and show off this GOTENKS, I am going to keep him on rotation. He's going to be nice to have. Goku's going to be fine though, of course. He's not going to really take any damage. There's no real need to use an item here. We want to make sure that we get GOTENKS to 24 ki because he's going to do the guaranteed additional super attack. Dude, if you guys don't know what this guy does, he just does so much. I mean, he's got a lot of stats. He gets additional defense. He has damage reduction as well for the first 5 turns. And if you have another Final Trump category character on the team, you get additional damage reduction. If you have 24 ki, he does an additional super attack. He has guaranteed crits, a high chance of 777% defense when he tanks a super. And also, he does counter Ki Blast super attacks, which is pretty neat. So let's see if we can get some of the counters. It would be cool to see a counter of this guy in this video. Obviously, it is all dependent on not only seeing Ki Blast supers, but Super 17 does have a Ki Blast super, so if he does super GOTENKS, we will be able to see the counter, which is pretty dope. So Goku here, he's going to be hitting a crit, of course, because that's what Goku does. We're not going to have to worry about really taking any damage on this stage, considering the lineup that we have. We really shouldn't be taking damage at all on this stage, at least on this first turn here of Super 17, of Android 17, should I say. Okay, so dodging, no super attacks from 17. So here we go with GOTENKS, 15.6 million attack stat, guaranteed crit. He'll have an additional super attack as well. This guy's a beast. I absolutely love what they've done with this GOTENKS. GOTENKS is not even one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball, period. I'm really not a fan of this character. I just find him kind of annoying. But man, this character is really, really good. So no super attack, unfortunately, from 17 on GOTENKS, which would have been perfect to see that counter attack. That is a little unfortunate. It is also kind of unfortunate because the final two stages, both Goku and Frieza, as well as Frieza and 17 on stage 3, those guys do not have Ki Blast super attack. So we're not going to be seeing the counter in this video, unfortunately. So Goku and Vegeta are not going to do that much damage at the start, of course, but when they do fuse into Gogeta, they are a menace. Being able to see opponents' super attacks, it's a really, really big deal. So decent damage, I suppose. We tank, that's not a problem. Okay, so who does he lock this time? He locks the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks at the end. I mean, after they super a couple times, that's not really going to be that big of a problem. I'm not concerned about them taking damage. I am a little concerned about the Goku taking damage, because if he doesn't dodge, he does take quite a lot of damage. Gohan, after supering a couple of times, should be okay. We are going to save the active skills when we're a little bit later into the fight, because that's where things get a little bit more dicey. Gohan does have max ki, so we're not really too concerned about him getting ki. I mean, supposedly, you know, getting some health back would actually be kind of nice. So I guess we'll eat up that, which opens up these physical ki spheres for the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, which gives us a pretty decent amount of healing. And then with this friend being Rainbow here, he's going to be hitting pretty hard. And especially at 24 ki, he becomes super effective against all types as well, which is really good. Bop. Critical hit. That obviously really helps. I mean, he might solo him. We'll see what happens here. But this is good. We're going to build him up. I'm not really too sure which Gohan we're going to be using the active skill on, because obviously this guy is Rainbow, so he's going to have more stats, so he could tank better. So I'm thinking about using it more defensively, but at the end of the day, using that active skill on the final stage versus Goku and Frieza to get that knockout would be really, really strong too. Okay, so the gimmick with the Golden Frieza and Android 17 is that they have guaranteed hits. So characters that require dodging, they're going to be in a bit of strife, like what we're going to be in this situation right here. Luckily, Goku does have the revive mechanic activated right now, so that's obviously a huge positive. What I am thinking of doing is putting GOTENKS up front. I think he might be able to tank better, and then we'll leave Goku at the end, because we kind of want to put him off of rotation. And look, if we die, we get the revive, so I don't think it's the end of the world here. That will get the 24 ki, that will get the 24 ki. This will give us a little bit of healing, I suppose. We really want to get max ki with this guy too, but it doesn't look like that is capable. That's a shame. Okay. Yeah, ki hasn't really worked for us on this rotation, which is unfortunate. Let's just see what happens. So that's a lot of damage coming in there for GOTENKS. But after he supers, we should be okay. Of course, we're going to get double super attack, the double crit. Absolutely love to see it. Really cool screens there as well. Like, he's just got really, really nice animations. And one thing I kind of noticed with, like, some of the characters is, like, they like, desaturate some of the colors to make it a little bit look like the anime a bit more. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed that. It definitely feels like they do that. It's kind of cool. A little bit of a side note. Now, this is my Gohan, who is without dupes. He's at 55%. So, look, he may take damage. We'll see what happens. I'm not too sure how much damage they are capable of doing. It does say that their attack set is 920,000. But I think after a couple supers, we should be okay. Let's see here. Guaranteed hit, of course. Yeah, we're fine. As long as if it's a super attack, we might take a little bit of damage, but we have advantage as well because Gohan is strength, of course. Now, look. Goku does, he can't dodge. Golden Frieza and Android 17 do have guaranteed hits. So I'm really scared to see how much damage they're going to do to Goku. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, we're dead. But it's fine. We get the revive, which is why Goku is here. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, but it works out pretty good. That's okay. It works out very, very well when we eventually have the domain effect of the tech UI Goku being able to actually avoid the guaranteed hits is a big thing, and giving a digital dodge chance. It works out really, really well. But of course, we have the really cool active skill animation of the revive mechanic of UI Goku. This guy's a beast. Okay, so we're back. We're back in business. However, I am concerned once again because of the Tech Goku, but what we could do is we could activate the fusion, which will allow us to see where the super attack is going to be. Which is going to be on Gogeta, which is not a problem. I am still concerned about UI Goku. I'm concerned he's going to take way too much damage. I am concerned. I don't really want to put this guy off of rotation either. That's the problem. I think I will, though. I think we're going to risk... It is only one attack, so we should be fine. We should be okay. We don't really need to worry about getting HP back because we have full HP, so that's cool. This is a lot of key slots here for Int. That'll get that max key, all 24 key. Of course, I love this Gogeta. He is so freaking good, man. He's so good, and my one's only at 55%. Imagine with more dupes, this guy would be a beast. I love this guy, though. He's so cool. Really good animations, fantastic abilities, just does a ton of damage. He basically takes no damage. He's just the GOAT. I love my main Gogeta. I mean, let me know down in the comment section. Are you guys more Gogeta fans or you Vegito fans? Because, man, I'm definitely a Gogeta fan. That's for damn sure. Super attack, we should eat it up without too many hassles. I've always liked this character's animation as well. It looks really good. Oh, 418 was still a lot of damage. Goddamn, dude. Okay, I am concerned now for... I mean, look, it's not going to be a super attack on the Tech UI Goku, but damn, 400k on Gogeta? Hello? That's so much. Of course, they do gain 10% attack and defense every single turn, up to a max of 100%, so we really need to get through this quickly. We really do. Okay, Gohan, what you got? This is the Rainbow Friend. Ooh. This is close. We might get the knockout. It depends. We need to get another crit. Let's see. We do get the other crit. That's beautiful. And then he's dead. Okay, that's really good. I'm glad that we did not rotate this guy off. So, now we move on to the final stage against Goku and Frieza. Now, we do have one more item to use, so if we are in a little bit of a pickle, we are able to do that. So, let's see what we have. So, Goku and Frieza, they get 100% attack when they fall below half health. But when they fall below half health, they also reduce their defense by 50%. And then the big gimmick with this character is that you cannot damage them unless if your hit does over 10 million damage. So depending on your account, this literally might just be you just can't beat it. This might be an impossible battle for some people out there. So let's see how we're going to navigate this. Obviously, it is a strength character, which means they're going to do more damage to the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. I am thinking about rotating them off. I do want to keep GOTENKS on rotation. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to use the active skill of Gohan. We'll generate those Dragon Balls. And then we will build this guy up, so we'll eventually use his... It would have been nice to use it a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. Okay. Man, we don't have a lot... We don't have a lot going on here. This is a little concerning, because I am expecting the super attack from Goku and Frieza to still do quite a bit of damage to Gohan. We don't have a good setup here at all. I am considering using my item. I think I will. I do got 2 items. I thought I used one earlier. Didn't I? Okay, either way. Okay, we should be fine now. We don't really have to worry about taking too much damage. The key distribution is really terrible here. I think I'm just going to use this to put those ones down. I think that kind of works better. I would like to keep the physical key spheres for... But we do need to get 24 key for this guy so that GOTENKS actually does damage. That's kind of important, right? That doesn't get into max key. Okay, so we can't get 24 key with you. I think I'll keep the strength key spheres for next turn. Let's see how this goes. So Gohan, of course, in his active skill state, should be able to tank damage pretty well. But this guy does hit really hard, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, we tank it, no problem. Okay, cool. The item definitely helped there. I don't think we probably weren't in an issue where we were going to die, but I guess it's good to just have the defense there, just in case. Okay, here we go with GOTENKS, 19.7 million with the double super, with the double crit. Of course, as I said, once again, it's at 55%, and you see that we are actually doing damage with GOTENKS here. This guy's a beast. This guy's super, super strong. Is his 12 key going to hit too? Okay, so you see his critical didn't do enough damage. It was not enough damage. I'm pretty sure that Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, my one is also only at 55%, is probably also going to do 0 damage because they just don't have enough investments. If you get crits, yes, that definitely helps. But that's not going to be the case. At least, you know, using their super attacks, they are going to get a lot of defensive capabilities because of this. So that's obviously a big thing. But they're just really not going to be providing much damage, unfortunately. Okay, so they've only got one attack to tank at the end, which is good. So Goku is here. They do not have guaranteed hits, so Goku does have the capability to dodge. Let's go ahead and use Goku's active skill, which is at least going to do a bit of damage because it should crit, and it does. Okay, let's see here. What do we want to do? This is kind of risky because if Goku gets hit, we just die. But if he dodges, like, it's cool. The super attack is on slot 1, so we're definitely keeping Gogeta at the front. We don't really need to worry about healing either, so I'll just use that to give Gogeta 24 ki. We don't need to worry about healing. The thing is, who do I want to put in the middle slot? Who do I want to put in the middle slot? I think having Goku in the middle might be better because he will get he's super effective. He'll have crits. But the Rainbow Friend is definitely going to be a huge asset as well. I think we'll do this. I'm risking it for the biscuit. I feel good about having Goku here. And then let's go ahead and do this. And let's see what happens. Of course, Gogeta, you beast. You absolute beast. Dodging the super attack like it's nobody's business. Now, Gogeta, I believe, should be able to hit through the that damage threshold of Goku and Frieza. He should. He does. That's what we like to see. Remember, when they fall below 50%, not only will their defense become weaker, so they are easier to kill, but they will have a 100% attack buff, so be very cautious of that. So their 12 key super of Gogeta did not go through the threshold. This guy's attack, so long as it's a crit, will definitely go through the threshold. Boom, there we go. His 12 key, honestly, probably will go through as well, especially if it is a crit once again. It should definitely go through the threshold. This shouldn't be a problem. Now, we really hope that we can get some dodges in. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice. Now we don't have to really worry about the rest of this turn. This guy as well, the Rainbow Friend, he's going to go crazy. We're looking pretty good right now. Next turn, I believe Tech UI Goku is going to be on rotation, so we can go ahead and use his domain effect to grant our characters some additional dodge chance, which will be nice. Add some more defenses, and I believe GOTENKS is going to be returning, so we can use his active skill as well. Potentially, we could finish with that active skill. That'd be pretty fun. Oh, actually, hold up. This guy might say, hold up, let me just do it myself. I'll do it myself, Gohan. Go off, son. He did it, just all by himself. He didn't care. He just said, you know what? We don't need to see GOTENKS' active skill. Pfft, we'll just go ahead and do it myself. There you go. So we actually did clear it. We did end up using one item, which is not too bad. I mean, look, don't feel bad about using items. The items are there to be used, you know? But that's cool. We got it done, which is awesome. If you do beat it, you go ahead and get some tickets. You get 5 Dragon Stones as well. And there are missions, of course. One for Accelerated Battle, one for the Universe 11, which is going to be really, really difficult to do. But that's going to be it. So thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. You're a big fan of the GOTENKS. Who do you like better between Vegito and Gogeta? Would love to hear your opinions about all that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle content, make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.